Hey everybody, George Lugo Jr. here. And this video today I'm going to be talking about my recent blog post, MLM Recruiting, a simple strategy on how to recruit more reps into your business. Now you're probably thinking, what's the secret sauce? You said simple. Is it a new tool? Is it a blogging platform? Is it a new attraction and marketing system? Is it a new PPC thing? Is it whatever? What is it? The reality is that this little simple strategy will transform your business if you apply it. You ready to hear what it is? It's listening. Believe it or not, actually, I love this quote. It says, uh, "You have God's giving you two ears and one mouth. Use them proportionately." So many people in network marketing don't apply that, even though they think they do. They say, "Oh yeah, I listen to my prospects. I really do." So there's four key areas when you are listening to your prospect. These four key areas, I'm going to break it down. That if you apply this will literally transform your recruiting into your business. So I wrote them down here. One of them is, if you're thinking about what to ask next while your prospect is speaking, you're not listening. Give you an example. If you ask your prospect, with a business, there is there's some capital that's needed. Capital to start the business, capital to run the business, and additional capital for advertising to get your name out there. After you paid your bills and taking care of all your responsibilities, what have you set aside to build your business? Now, this is gold. What they're going to tell you next is absolute gold. But if you're thinking about what to say next because of your so-called script, or is it, there you go, so-called script, you're going to miss what they're saying. You're going to miss that answer to that response. And you're going to lose out. Because you're thinking about, okay, I got to say this next. I got to say this next. I got to say this next. You're not listening to what they're saying. And what they're saying could be everything to that conversation. What they're saying could shift another question that could have been at the very end based on what they said. So understand that you should not be thinking about what to ask next as they're responding to your first question. Or if they're speaking to you, that you're not thinking about what to say next as they're speaking to you. Because the reality is you're not listening. Okay? Number two is interrupting. This is huge. Have you ever been on a conversation with somebody and you can't get a word in? They're like, you just can't get a word. It's very simple, ladies and gentlemen. Shut up. That's it. Shut up. You'll get your word in after your prospect is done speaking. As I said before, you never know what your prospect is going to say. Okay, it could be gold what they're going to say, but if you keep interrupting because you just want to get your point across, you're not listening. Interrupting. That is that is cancer for when you're prospecting. That is absolute cancer when you're prospecting. So don't do that. Don't interrupt. Don't worry. Your point will go across. You will say what you need to say. Let them speak, because you're not listening if you're interrupting them. You ask them a question and say, why are you open to a home-based business? Well, let me ask you that. They didn't finish. Shut up. The problem with most network marketers is they talk too much. And when you talk too much, your prospect doesn't want to listen to you anymore. They say, I'm not joining this guy or this gal. Okay? You have to understand something. WIIFM. What's in it for me? That's how you got to look at it. What's in it for me? That's what your prospect is saying. And if you keep interrupting them, and it's all about you. And they don't care what you think. They don't care why you got into the business. You're already in the business. Your job is to get them in the business. It's just that simple. The next one is changing subjects without permission. Oh, how many times you're in a conversation and you're talking about, I don't know. Let's think for a second here. Let's do something that I'm passionate about, that I have a lot of fun with. I love bowling. Okay, so I'm talking with someone about bowling. Okay, we're talking about that, and then all of a sudden, that person is talking with me, automatically starts talking about fishing. So, the other day I was fishing and I caught these. Really? How did you know I was finished talking about bowling? Really? Understand that when you don't know if your prospect is done speaking. So why do you assume that it's okay to change the subject? Never change the subject without permission. Otherwise, you're not listening. You don't know that your prospect is done speaking. So don't assume it's okay to change the subject. Always ask. Say, would you mind if I just change, I change, what's the word I'm looking for here? There's one that I use that's very good. Hey, do you mind if I change course for just a second? Just ask. And then go into the other subject. Or if you're ready to go into your next phase and it's a totally different phase, you can say, all right, so let's get into the next phase of this assessment. Sounds fair? That's it. Real simple. That's all you need to do. And the last one, this is huge. Multitasking while prospecting. I got to tell you, that's annoying. I get a lot of people that say, well, I'm natural at it. Women are natural at it. We can multitask. Bull crap. That is a myth. Okay? There's no such thing as multitasking. Okay? They say, well, I can chew gum and walk at the same time. Really? Are you serious? When you're on your computer and you're opening up multiple tabs on your internet, are they all open up at the same time? Maybe. Are you looking at all the tabs at the same time? No. You have to switch tabs. Your brain works that way. Your brain can only take one thought at a time. And if you're doing two things, that means both of them are being suffered. That means you're not paying attention. You're not focusing on the task that you have at hand. So if you are prospecting and your prospect is giving you an answer based on what you asked them, and you're texting your business partner, hey man, I got this prospect, let's do a three-way, but while they're speaking to you, you're not listening. There's no such thing as multitasking. It's called switch tasking. You switch because your mind can only hold one thought at a time. And those people that say, oh, I multitask, I get two to three things done at the same time. Yeah, look at the quality of the work. Look at the quality of work. Is it done right? 9 times out of 10, it's not done. It's not done right. It possibly can be done, but it's not done efficiently. And everything you do should be done efficiently, just like what you should be doing when you're prospecting. So if you're multitasking or switch tasking as your prospect is speaking to you, you're not listening. So I hope this video helped you. Those are the 4 key areas. If you improve on that, that will definitely increase your recruiting into your network marketing business. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and comment and share. There's a link below to my blog. If you're on my blog, welcome to my blog. Go ahead, do the same, comment and share. And I love to see what you have to say. And if this has brought you value, go ahead and share that. Oh, and by the way, on the right side of my blog, I have an opt-in box. Okay, go ahead and enter your name, email, and phone number. You'll get updates. Every week I update my blog giving you tips and strategies on how to get leads, get traffic, and recruit more reps into your network marketing business. And you'll also get access to a video of an attraction marketing system that I'm using to get in how the big leaders are getting in tons of leads, tons of traffic, and how they're building their business online. With that being said, this is George Lugo Jr. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.